What's up guys, this is Rise and welcome to another video. First and foremost, I have to thank y'all for 2K subscribers. Only been doing this channel, posting Pokemon Go content for 6 weeks or so. So I really appreciate the support we've seen thus far. Let's keep going strong. I'm gonna keep giving you guys some daily uploads and I appreciate all the positivity in the comments. It really makes me enjoy this more, and knowing that you guys are enjoying the content as well. So let's keep it up. Thank you for 2K. Let's try and get to 3K soon. Let's keep this moving. Let's keep this train rolling. Keep rising. All right. And in this video, I am going to be showing you a 5-0 set with Cresselia. Let's get into the footage. I am going to be running a team of Amok, Cresselia, and Shiny Charizard in the back. And I actually just invested in a Cresselia. I did a lucky trade with my buddy, one of my buddies from school, and I am liking it a lot so far. Cresselia is obviously a tank. It's probably the best overall Pokemon in the Ultra League, so having one has helped me out quite a bit to use. We're in a mirror match here with Amok versus Amok. They're going Dark Pulse. That's not what you want to do in the mirror match. You want to go for Sludge Wave if you have it, or Gunk Shot. Even though you're going to get off more Dark Pulses, look how much this Gunk Shot does in comparison to the Dark Pulse. Well, he shields this one, so we draw a shield, which is already great. And I'm thinking he's going for Dark Pulse every time. He's probably just going to go for another Dark Pulse. So, excuse me, I do not shield. And we are barely able to get to this Gunk Shot. And this should be enough if he doesn't shield to take out Muck. But he's gonna double shield. So okay, we since we lost switch priority, we switch. And check this out. Oh, this is a sick play. Shiny Charizard against Swampert. Shiny Charizard has 2 shields and a slight energy advantage. That's the key. I think he had 2 fire spins maybe worth of energy head start. So we get off 1 blast burn. We're gonna shield this, and these fire spins are gonna chip it away a little bit. If we get to another blast burn, will this be enough to KO? You saw how much that first one did, and boom, Charizard beats Swampert. He comes in with Escavalier. That's phenomenal. And then just to add kind of insult to injury, we make a sacrificial swap into our Amok. I'm probably gonna come back in with Charizard, I assume. I just go for this Dragon Claw because I saw that he was gonna swap right away. Dragon Claw takes out the Amok, and then we can just pretty much fire spin down, so he decides to leave the match. So impressive first victory there. I don't know what to brand this video, guys. Do I do Cresselia being a tank, or do I do like Shiny Charizard beats Swampert? I don't know. Okay, interesting matchup here. These charms are gonna do a lot of damage for fast moves, but if we land a Gunk Shot, that's gonna 1-hit KO this Togekiss. I go for the Dark Pulse bait. This way I can ensure I can also get to a Gunk Shot. He is gonna get to a charge move though before I get to the Gunk Shot. So I'm gonna shield this. It's an Aerial Ace that probably would have taken us out. He goes into Lucario, and this is honestly a pretty dumb move. I should have swapped right away, but I threw the Dark Pulse to do some chip damage. I'm farming it down with Fire Spin with Charizard. I figure if he's this low, he's probably not gonna shield bait. So I do shield the Shadow Ball correctly. He comes in with Togekiss, and I know since I'm already at a Blast Burn, I can get to a second one before he can get to an Ancient Power. This one's coming through. It was probably fairly close, and this Blast Burn will be enough to take out the Togekiss. So we have a little bit of energy on our Muck. We're just gonna go for this Dragon Claw because I thought I probably wouldn't be able to get to a Blast Burn. I might have been able to, but it would have been really close. So I just played it safe. We're gonna swap into Muck, get off this Dark Pulse just for some chip damage. They're gonna be able to lick us down, but we have Cresselia in the back. And Cresselia is just so tanky, as you're gonna see. It probably takes like 4 body slams to take it out. It's really the licks from Charizard that do more damage. But yeah, this Charizard is just completely like loaded with energy, probably 100 energy. But look how little Body Slam does. Cresselia is just such a beast. Another Body Slam. Yeah, Cresselia just doesn't care. Keep the Body Slams coming. And I'm running Psycho Cut, Moonblast, Future Sight. The IVs on my Cresselia aren't that great, but it is still insane. It doesn't have very good IVs for PvP, but it's still a Cresselia, so it does the job just fine. It just might lose the mirror match, and that's about it. Looking for our next opponent. Let me know how you guys are doing in GBL. It can be a little bit of a roller coaster. I know I'm always up and down, struggling to get, once I get to like 2600, I then fall back down. Seems like I can't keep climbing, but hopefully I can change that, especially when the new leagues come, like Ultra or Premier Cup and Great League. This is an interesting matchup. These Dark Pulses are going to do quite a bit against Melmetal. I think we only need like 2 Dark Pulses to actually take it out. So Muck actually can win this matchup. Rock Slide comes through, going for this Dark Pulse. And these Thunder Shocks from Melmetal do very little. And at this point, I know I can get to a Dark Pulse before he gets to another Rock Slide. So I'm gonna shield. Now he'll either have to use both shields or just let his Melmetal go and give up switch advantage. He lets it go, so we win switch advantage. He comes in with Charizard. Okay, interesting. Now what do I decide to do here? I come in with Cresselia. Cresselia definitely isn't like a hard Charizard counter. We do correctly shield the Blast Burn, which is good. We're gonna go for this Future Sight. This would do big damage if Charizard doesn't shield. Lots of damage coming in. I switch and he simultaneously switches into Shiftry. So now we're in a great position. Foul Play will do a lot though. And check out what I do here. I double up on these Dragon Claws. So this way if he shields, I can just fire off another one straight away. And he does shield, which is great. We would have been in, well, his Charizard had very minimal health, so I think we were fine regardless. His Charizard can take us out with a Dragon Claw, but that's fine because I believe our Cresselia has a little bit of energy, and a Blast Burn wouldn't even take us out at this range. Charizard, if Cresselia is running Grass Knot Moonblast, Charizard is a pretty hard Cresselia counter, but Future Sight gives Cresselia that play because Future Sight is a very hard-hitting Psychic move. It gets Stab, and yeah, Cresselia will take that matchup. 3-game win streak so far. Let's keep it rolling. They see me rolling. Motokiso. Amok versus Charizard. Interesting matchup. Have to be very careful of the Blast Burn, but Dark Pulses will do a lot against Charizard. We're gonna shield this, and he does bait us with the Dragon Claw, so now we're in a bit of a tricky spot. He switches though, and check this out. I saw the switch, and I went for Gunk Shot right away, so he probably thought he caught a Dark Pulse, but boom, Gunk Shot, one shot on the Clefable. Then he comes back in with Charizard. We're already at a Dark Pulse because we overfarmed so much. He's gonna shield this. Dark Pulse would do quite a bit. And then I switch into my own Charizard to catch what's probably a Blast Burn. Oh no, Dragon Claw. Now he might go for a Blast Burn here. Blast Burn is just such a crazy move that even resisted, it does so much. Going for my own Blast Burn here. We still, yeah, we've used one shield. He comes in with Togekiss, and this is fine. So he's running Charizard and double Charmer. I know Muck would get charmed down before he got to a Gunk Shot. So I'm just gonna come in with Cresselia, go for this Moonblast, hoping to get the debuff. Moonblast goes through, and it does get the debuff, which is great. So now I'm just gonna let this charge move go through because charge moves from Togekiss aren't gonna be that nearly as much damage as from Charizard. So I saved 1 shield for the matchup against the Charizard, and we are looking in pretty good shape. Perhaps I could have overfarmed a little bit more. And we're just like 1, maybe 2 Psycho Cuts away from a future sight, so we're in good shape. I knew he would probably bait me with Dragon Claw, but I knew he couldn't get to a Dragon Claw and a Blast Burn in like that time frame, so I just shielded to be safe. And we take game number 4, 4-game win streak. Let's go. Can we make it 5? I think this is actually a really good one if you guys have stuck around, because we lose the lead if I remember. Yep. Amok versus Registeel. Registeel leads are very tough for this team. And what I'm gonna do here is Amok gets to Dark Pulses 1 turn before Registeel gets to a Flash Cannon. So I am just gonna stay in here. I know I can get off at least 2 Dark Pulses, and I'm just gonna chip away at this Registeel. He goes for the Focus Blast. That did a lot of damage. We're going for another Dark Pulse here. And this way, even though I know I'm gonna lose this matchup, I can come in and I can farm a lot of energy with my Charizard, and I'm hoping I only have to eat 1 charge move with Charizard. But I think he did over farm quite a bit. So we're gonna try and Fire Spin down, Flash Cannon coming through, and I really thought I would only have to eat 1. But check this out, we're Fire Spinning down, and he gets to 1 just before he goes down. So we're gonna have to eat 2 Flash Cannons. I don't wanna shield a Flash Cannon. So we're in a tricky spot now. It's pretty much our Charizard with loaded energy, but very minimal health against, and Cresselia against his back 2. We go for the Blast Burn. I'm gonna stay in here and go for the second Blast Burn, and then I'm gonna switch out. This will do quite a bit, maybe like 40% health. Then I switch into my own Cresselia just to avoid being farmed down. He switches into Escavalier. And so we have 1 shield advantage, and he has a big like health advantage. We're just gonna go straight Moonblast. Both moves would be resisted, but Moonblast has a chance of getting the attack debuff. Even though I knew it was probably a drill run bait, I shielded anyway, because anything that Escavalier throws at us will do way more than what Cresselia throws at us. Another charge move coming in. I'm shielding because a Mega Horn is a super powerful move. If he goes for that, he does. So good thing I shielded. And then I come in with Charizard, and he actually uses his energy from Cress, which was actually what may have changed this game. He definitely could have Psycho Cut Charizard down, and I would have been in a much worse spot. I go for the Moonblast. I get the debuff. He's gonna go for a charge move here. He goes for a Moonblast, and he gets the debuff. I'm over farming here as much as I can, because I know I can't eat a Mega Horn. And I was really happy he shielded. And check this out, like I know I can eat a Moonblast, but I can't eat a Mega Horn. So I'm just gonna over farm and allow him to get it through. Then I'm just going straight for the Moonblast. I don't think he should have swapped. I think he should have waited for me to use my energy before he swapped. Then he comes in with Cresselia, and because we had over farmed, we beat it to the Moonblast as the timer is running out. Moonblast takes out Cresselia. We overcome a huge health deficit. We overcome a bad lead, and we take this for a 5-0 set as time expires. Game 7, 4th quarter. Well, actually, it's game 5. But rise to the occasion, shoots the 3, and it's good. They take home the victory. But yeah, without further ado, thank y'all for watching. I catch a Litwick here for the reward. I actually have a Hundo Chandelier that you might see in the Premier Cup at some point. I just need to get that candy and dust up a little bit. But yeah, we see our ranking climb up there. 25-44, still decent. I can't get out of this loop. I go to 26-20, and then I go 1-4, and I fall back down to the low 2500s. And it's just kind of this back and forth affair. Hopefully I can get into a rhythm, and I think I will be able to once Premier and especially Great League comes back, because I love the Great League. I think that's by far my strongest league. But nevertheless, the league, just practicing, trying to get better, trying to learn from every set, and make the most of this. Thank y'all for watching. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe. We often get a lot more views than we have subscribers on these videos, which is awesome. But it makes me think like, hey, fam, come join the party, be part of the fun, subscribe. I won't pressure you into anything. You guys don't owe me anything, but I enjoy making this content. So follow along if you'd like. And if you'd like to subscribe, hit that like button. Make sure to turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. And without further ado, thank y'all for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.